Alright, my friends, still live reaction
that
to
demo was very
POE
hard
2.
for
It
them
was
to do in
amazing.
person.
Watch my
Like, I
clips
am
if you
very
haven't seen them
impressed
yet.
it went that well.
And here we're back to
So,
Chris
as Jonathan
Wilson
explained,
with his
Path of
keynote
Exile 1 will
about Path of
continue to
Exile
be its
1.
own unique game once Path of Exile 2 comes out. We will continue to update it with expansions and leagues going forward. And because accounts and microtransactions are shared between the two games, and their expansion releases are offset from each other, it's super easy to jump between them and effectively play both if you want. So I'm going off script for a second here and just going to explain this a bit better.
Okay, Chris,
Imagine we
explain
release a
it.
Path of Exile 2 expansion, right? So everyone dives in and plays it. You give it, say, out of the 13-week cycle, you're going to play for, some hardcore players play for the first few weeks. Some people play for most of the time. We're going to aim a Path of Exile 1 expansion to come out towards the end of that cycle, say 4 or 5 weeks from the end, which also lasts for 3 months. So because Path of Exile 2 has more content and is a significantly larger game, it will mean that you can play Path of Exile 2 for the majority of the cycle, and then either keep playing if you want to keep playing Path of Exile 2, or jump into Path of Exile 1 when its league launches and enjoy that, either for the entire period or until the next Path of Exile 2 one comes out. And of course, because your purchases are shared, if you were to buy supporter packs or microtransactions in either, they're just available on your characters in the other. Speaking of Path of Exile 1 expansions, we've got one coming out in just 3 weeks, on August 18th.
August 18th.
Let's watch the trailer for Path of Exile, Trial of the Ancestors.
Awesome, let's go. Trial of the Ancestors live
Souls
reaction,
such
as
yours
presented
do
at
not go
ExileCon.
quietly into the night. They thirst for battle. They yearn to prove themselves. Welcome to the halls of the dead. Earn your place among us. Under Hinikora's watchful eye, test your mettle against the greatest warriors who ever lived.
Okay, that looks like fun. At least they're giving us something to do until Path of Exile 2 beta comes out, don't they?
In the trial of the ancestor.
How very interesting. What is that? I'm sure they will explain it in a minute. Tattoos. I like tattoos, as you know, my friends. That looks interesting. What are we gonna do, my friends? Are we going to go Righteous Fire, or are we gonna go something else? Let me know in the comments down below what are your initial thoughts on what are you going to do for 3.22. I know that we're about to find out more. Maybe something is nerfed, something is added.
In the end,
That's
only
soon.
one
That's good.
can become
That's good.
champion. Will it be you?
That's good. Let's hear more about it.
As you play through areas in the Ancestor Challenge League, you'll find tradable silver coins. Using them will take you to the Kurui Afterlife, where you will encounter Navali, who you may remember from the Prophecy League. Each coin allows you to play a match of
Navali's
the tournament.
back. Yay.
You start the tournament with a basic team consisting of 3 warriors.
Teams.
The tournament is double elimination, meaning you're allowed to have 1 loss without consequence. A second loss eliminates you from the tournament. Your team will compete against 10 other tribes, and you choose who you're going to challenge next out of the teams left in the tournament. When you start a match, you see the configuration of the enemy team and get to place your team of warriors on the battlefield to challenge theirs. You and your party of exiles will play alongside your warriors. So while this league does have many elements of an auto-battler, you're right there fighting alongside them.
I love it. It's the
During
best
a match,
league
when
ever.
a warrior dies,
I love
they
Autobattler.
respawn at their totem after a
Oh
short
my
time.
god, guys,
If their
I'm so
totem is
happy.
destroyed, then they are instantly killed and can't respawn.
I am
the
so
team that
freaking
destroys
happy.
all of the opposing totems wins.
Oh my
If you're
god.
playing a hardcore character though, don't worry. Hinokora, the goddess of death, is watching over you and will restore your soul to your body, so you can't permanently die in the afterlife.
Good on you, Hinokora,
Like that.
the mother of the dead.
In the Trial of the Ancestors, strategy and tactics are key. Every unit has its own strengths and weaknesses that must be utilized to win matches.
Oh my god.
The turtle is really slow and really tanky. It's perfect for either defensive positioning to stop flankers or offensive positioning to tank hits for you if
Autobattler
you're
in
pushing
Path
through
of
the middle.
Exile. Like,
It's not
give
great
me a
in the
break.
center or
I don't
flank
know, I
positions
need a
due to
drink
its
and
slow
it's
movement
only
speed.
early morning in Sydney.
The Tuatara is a quick and deceptive unit, which is relatively well balanced for all positions. This version of the Tuatara has a stealth ability, which makes it perfect for the flanking position to sneak through enemy defenses and take out unprotected totems from the side. The Goliath of Night is a disruptor unit, and it's ideally placed in a center position to intercept enemies that are chasing you. You can also allocate it to defenses so that it disrupts
This is the
enemies that are
best
trying to
league
kill your
that has ever
totems by
been.
stunning
That's
them.
my prediction. Mark it.
So in this match here, we've set up
Awesome.
a Tuatara in a flanking position, a turtle on defense to guard our totems, and a Goliath to follow us as we attack up the middle.
Oh my god.
Our plan is to work with the Goliath to distract the enemy front line so the flanking Tuatara can get through and destroy some of their totems.
Yeah. Someone is chasing Tuatara. Come on, man.
Teamwork.
Teamwork indeed.
Upon winning a match, you earn favor and other rewards. I'll talk about the other rewards shortly. There are a lot. You have a separate amount of favor with each tribe, and you can spend it by talking to their chieftain to recruit warriors and purchase field items and equipment that your team can use.
You have no idea how excited I am right now, my friends. You just
Each
have no
tribe has
idea.
specific specialities. For example, Hinakora's tribe manipulates life and death. Rongo Kurai's tribe is slow and tanky, with an emphasis on stuns and knockbacks. You can recruit warriors from many different tribes and mix and match them together into
my
your
God.
team based on what you need. Field items are items that are placed on the battlefield and can be activated during the match to, for example, revive a warrior or heal your entire team.
Yeah.
If a field item isn't consumed within a match, it persists on to the next match. But your warriors, their equipment, and your field items are all wiped between tournaments. You enter each tournament fresh. Your success in a tournament
like an
updates your
Autobattler.
overall ranking, which helps you in better rewards and subsequent ones.
Awesome.
Speaking of rewards, let's discuss the good part. What
Yes,
you can
let's go.
earn for succeeding at the Trial of the Ancestors. You can tell this gets me excited. Okay.
It should,
You get
Chris.
a reward as you win each round of the tournament, and these rewards are visible when you're selecting which tribe you want to play against. They'll help inform your decision, as some of them are regular rewards and some of them are exclusive new rewards you can only get from the Trial of the Ancestors. I'm literally tripping over my words to get to the part where I can explain tattoos.
Awesome.
Okay.
Tattoos.
The Ancestors reward you with special tattoos that are not applied to your skin, but they're engraved on your soul. This process can transform what your attribute skills on the passive tree do, basically the attribute highway nodes generally. The regular ones can only be applied to basic attribute skills and allow you to convert your tree's attribute highways into something more useful for you. For example, this one converts a small dexterity skill into movement speed. Each tribe has its own exclusive passive tattoos.
Awesome.
This tattoo converts a small strength skill into additional fire resistance. This one converts a small intelligence skill into additional lightning damage. And this one converts a small strength skill into one that summons a minion when you take a savage hit from a unique enemy. But don't go overboard on the number of skills you convert with tattoos, as you'll probably need at least some of your attributes left to equip items.
Of course you do.
Each of the 10 tribes has an exclusive unique item that you can earn. These rarely show up as rewards for defeating that tribe in a match. Katava's Hunger is a unique majestic plate that you can earn by defeating the Katava tribe. As you can see, it grants an immense amount of life for a single item, providing you don't have any life on any other pieces of your equipment. While this is tricky to accomplish, it also frees up all those other potential life slots to be something else that benefits your build, making it pure upside.
It doesn't have any slots.
This amulet is a unique item you can earn by defeating the Arohongui tribe. It has the powerful effect of causing your flasks to instantly recover life and mana whenever you're low. This could potentially be a powerful panic button, or maybe you want to build around permanently being on low life or mana, so all of your flask usage is instant. If you manage to win the entire tournament, you'll not only receive the reward for the final match, but Hinokora will also give you a choice of 3 additional... button didn't work. Of 3 additional exclusive items. Let's have a look at some of the things you may be offered.
This is awesome.
First up, there are 4 unique items that
At level
exclusively come
16.
from Hinokora for completing the tournament. This belt, for example,
Level
lists
16.
a plethora of really powerful properties, both beneficial and detrimental. While you're wearing the belt, the property shifts around every 5 seconds. You never know what's going to happen next. Will you always crit, always evade, never evade? Maybe you're able to find some ways to build around the detrimental effects to create as much upside as possible. Hinokora also has a selection of special, more advanced passive tree tattoos that you can only receive from her. This one transforms a 30 intelligence notable attribute skill into one that increases the level of all of your intelligence gems. You're only allowed one copy of the specific attribute combination tattoo on a tree. Hinokora can also award you with a new type of item called an omen. These are small items that sit in your inventory until a condition is met, at which point they are consumed and something happens. In this case, when you reach 25% life, your flasks are all replenished. Now don't worry, each player can only consume one omen per combat area, so you don't have any reason to fill your entire inventory with them. This one creates a portal on death.
Awesome. Yeah, baby.
We made it for me.
Thank you, Chris.
It won't try to save your life, but it will save you some time. This one grants you Soul Eater when you level up. It's definitely worth carrying around for that occasional massive power boost. Omens are tradable but hard to get, so use them carefully. I shudder to think about how much this one is going to be worth in the presence of those incredibly rare unique weapons from 3.20. Now note, going off script again here, back in the day, when we had stuff like the Prophecy and so on that let you upgrade to rare forcibly on a specific base type,
awesome.
we had to block the good items by putting crap uniques on the, sorry, I meant upgrade to unique. We put crap uniques on that base type so that you couldn't get it every time. Well, we stopped doing that, so a lot of the uniques that were upgraded in 3.20 are just the only thing on the base type. So items like this let you deterministically get something quite valuable, hence they are quite rare. The most exciting one, though. Finally, Hinokora can offer you a lock of her hair. This is a very special currency item that lets you foresee the result of using another currency item to craft something.
What?
This means, for example, you can know whether it's worth exalting your item because you'll know exactly what the outcome is. Hinokora's lock will slot into your crafting pipeline with powerful consequences. The Trial of the Ancestors offers a wide selection of valuable new rewards as you complete matches and tournaments. We really look forward to seeing what strategies you develop for building, equipping, carefully placing, and playing alongside your tribe. So that's the new Challenge League, but Path of Exile expansions contain more than just a new league every 3 months.
Amazing.
In each update, we also augment Path of
Learn
Exile's
from these
endgame
Diablo 4.
and shift
Learn
the
from
metagame
this.
with new gems and balance changes.